Hello, sweethearts and lovelies, and welcome back to Monday Night Frezno. It is Monday night, and I am Frezno, and we are going to play a computer video game. Yes, and it's going to be a very interesting computer video game because it's one I'm playing blind. You may notice a little friend above me up here. That is because we're playing a video computer game made by one of my friends. They are beepsalt, a streamer of some notoriety who I have known for the better part of a decade and a half back in the old Let's Play scene. That's when we first became acquainted, shall we say. But they do good stuff. They're really neat. Like them a lot. Introduced me to a lot of pals who I know and adore these days. So, very thankful for that. Now we are going to play a video computer game that they created. And that video computer game is this one. And we have to hope. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is it showing up here? It ain't showing up here. Oh, for God's sakes. This worked before. Hang on. Bip, bip. I swear to Jesus, this worked before. I don't know what's happening. Wait. What? What? Hang on. That's not right. Well, that's simply not right. Wait, hang on. What if I do this? We remove the window. And then we add it again. Aha! There we are. There we are. Okay. Had to do a little fuckery on the fly here, but okay. We just fair that up. Move that down. And okay, that's looking Gucci. That's looking Gucci. Okay, okay. So we should, in theory, be able to do it like this. There we go. Just going to move it over here so I can look at the chat. So this is Pet. This is the spooky visual novel created by beepsalt. We're talking about cute Dr. Dragons for some reason. Put the chat over Pet. Yeah, like that. Okay. So it's 8:32. Wow, that's wild. I almost thought that edited to be the time, but it's like, no, it's past that. So let's see. Let's look at the options window. Full screen, skip, no. Controls. Keyboard and mouse, no. Pet. So this is going to be a spooky one. Let's, endings. Bonus. Trailer in engine. Well, why don't we look at the trailer? Why don't we look at the trailer before we get to the thing and see what we got. See what this is all about. Okay, let's look at the trailer for Pet. And this is our first glimpse. I don't know. Maiden Renpy? I don't know. Let's see. You are on your way home. Your cat Kuma is waiting to be fed. Not now. You really, really tried to get home. It was so dark, you got lost. The only light came from the alley. Did you go home? Kuma walks between your legs, meowing. Sorry, buddy. Or did you check it out? I Hate Lemon. Pet, a horror visual novel by beepsalt. Ooh, we got some glitchies. Ooh. Well, that's ominous. Ooh, let's take a sip of iced tea and let's try. Pet. Probably should need a lot more of this because I'm going to be reading aloud, but if I need it, I'll get it. Anyway, this is the walk home. It was an ideal day today, an unusually warm day for March. If it hadn't been, you'd have just stayed at home. Now it's late. You've spent your day off shopping, eating at your favorite cafe, and visiting friends, catching up over a few drinks. It's been a while since you went out at all, and so you overdid it. Maybe a little bit. You know this area well enough, though, that it won't matter heading home in the dark. Even still, you should have left early to get home so you could feed your cat Kuma on time. He will be a little mad. Coming up the stairs from the subway, you smell the fresh air. The wind is picking up. It's a nice night. Your long skirt flutters around your legs in the soft breeze. Ooh, we are accessorizing. Ding, ding. You check your phone. Not now. To reserve the battery and give yourself more awareness in the dark city streets, you turn off your music and put your headphones in their case. The last time we were in the center, we followed a girl kept wandering on the live, following a serial killer's captain and a sudden creepy eye doctor. I'm sorry, Mike. I believe you mean a creepy peepers doctor. Ugh. You take off your backpack and throw the headphone case in the big pocket. You make sure your backpack is completely zipped before you put it back on your back. Your chunky platform shoes click loudly in the quiet of the city street. That's the kind of description I would use to describe someone's feet, where they click against the asphalt, the concrete of this wasteless urban jungle. Your apartment is close to the stop. It's a left, a right, and a left to get back to the building. You know what? I'm writing that down. Left, right, left. Good. And then you'll feed Kuma, and he'll get over the slight quickly and sit in your lap while you watch the new episode of Shark Tank. Tomorrow, a Saturday, will be another beautiful day, and you will be lazy on purpose. You'll paint and order lunch, enough lunch that the leftovers will become dinner, too. No peepers were harmed in the making of that game. No, they were not. Which direction do you walk? Left. We'll play by the rules this time. Solon Street is empty. The neon lights flicker and give off a glow that feels warm, though you know it doesn't do anything but illuminate. To the left, the ramen place. It looks packed even from here. To the right, you know is home. Where you go now? Right. Loving the art, though. I don't know if it's coming through on my shit bitrate, but it's got this nice, fuzzy water paint style that I enjoy in monochrome. The residential street is peppered with lights. The wind makes the bushes sway. Your backpack is heavy with watercolors, ink, and a new notebook. Kuma destroyed your favorite brush last week, so you bought new ones. Naughty kitty. Your apartment is close, to the left, but to the right is a park you like to visit. We'll go left again. We go home. We gotta look at that cat. The lights on this strip of street are all burnt out except for one. The sidewalk is very dark and full of cracks, and you walk looking down at your feet. You look back up when you think you've walked far enough. All you see is an alley in front of you. It's very dark with one rectangle of light way at the other end. You can backtrack to the street to find your way home, or walk into the alley. Backtrack into the street. The bitrate doesn't affect things that aren't moving. That's a good point. You should be playing more fucking visual novels. You know you walk backwards, but you're standing, looking down at the sidewalk cracks in front of your apartment building. You have them memorized from looking out the window to see what Kuma watches from his little perch that you built. There's a patch of rectangular light ahead. You're not sure where you came from. You can step back to the strip of apartment buildings to regain your bearings or into the light. Let's go back. You're not sure how, but you're standing in front of the coffee shop you frequent on work mornings. You didn't get coffee today, and now it's drastically too late. You want to be home, and you feel guilty for not feeding Kuma on schedule. There's a weather warning for strong wind, and this time a final low battery notice. You absolutely need to get a new phone. In the shop's windows, a little flicker of glow comes from the light above the espresso machine. Somehow if you come past the park, which you can backtrack to, you can step forward to the alley in front of you. Let's go to the park. Visual novels like 428 Shibuya Scramble, which is currently 8% off on Steam. Maybe! In the park, you have no cell phone signal anymore. It's so dark you can almost see nothing but your hand in front of your face. Love the purple on the left side. Love the monochrome except for the purple on your left side. Just that burst of watercolor is intriguing and eye-catching and very aesthetic. The only light ahead of you is a softly lit vending machine in the alley. Joe, I know you're going to say it. Joe, I know you're going to say it. In the darkness, there's nowhere else to go. You head towards it. Oh, we have to go to the vending machine. In the alley. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's not quite watercolor anymore. It's more vibrant. The alley here is shaped like a triangle. One branch heads towards your apartment building. You can barely make out the row of buildings that make up the addresses near yours. Oh my god, I told Hannah we shouldn't have had that last beer. You don't remember seeing this place before. The wind is slowing a bit. It rustles your skirt in a way that feels like fingers licking at the fabric. Very evocative metaphor there. There's a simile. It's a simile. It's like, yeah. Gotta remember that high school English class, kids. There's a single large vending machine in the center of the triangle. This is the only illumination in the area. In the light of day, you don't think you would have entered this place, if you had seen it. In the dark of night, your first reaction is to try to leave. I am intrigued by the vending machine. In front of you, there's a vending machine. The first row is drinks, the second is food, the third looks to be some toys and miscellaneous items. Giving Silent Hill vibes, is it? The bottom row of the machine is black and looks empty except for one lit button. You cannot see into this row without leaning closer. You feel around in the pockets of your skirt and backpack and see you have enough to buy 2 items. Let's get row 1, lemon soda or hot clam soup. Ooh. Let's go with lemon. It's a bottle of lemon soda with a drawing of lemon on it. You've never seen this brand before. Oh, it's a glitchy lemon soda. It's glitchy. It's glitching. It's a static glitch. You shake the bottle and you see many little pieces of floating unknown detritus. Ooh, she's glitchy. You twist open the cap on the soda and the sound of fizzing fills your ears. You take a taste and it's much more sour than you expected. Your second sip has a grit to it that makes you unwilling to continue. You're holding the rest of your money in your hands enough to buy one more item in the machine. Let's go with row 4. D pointing Sigma 432 pointing cat pointing 1 star C3 star 4 Sigma 1 cat A pointing. You put your money in to get an item from the bottom row blindly, even though it's a bit of a gamble. What comes out is a white plastic hand mirror. I didn't even try it. It literally was just like glitchy bullshit. And I hit it. And it's a mirror. Like, come on. It's fate. It's fate. I tell you, it's fate. The stars are aligned. The alchemical forces combine to create the synchronicity. Pet mirror alert. Pet mirror alert. You look into the mirror. You see your face silhouetted in shadow. Your brown eyes, your parted lips, the grass nearby is dying. Behind you, the blackness stretches forever, punctuated with swirls of purple and dust. The wind picks up and you are locked in place. You are unable to look away from the depth of the mirror, in it you see the face of the infinite void. Hello? Spooky? Are we gonna get a jump scare? Where's it going for? The sets of eyes blink out of sync. The mouths start to move. Hello, I am the one making this world. You got here by looking for me. Did you take risks on the way here? Will the trip be fun? Did you try many directions? Did it smell like anything? You are so small, little one. Welcome to my machine. I have snacks for you since I think you like them. I brought you toys and I helped you get here. You nod, but it's hard to talk. Oh, you were scared. I am sorry. Was it not good what I do? You attempt to shrug, but you realize you're holding your breath. I am so sorry, Guy. I will not mean anything. From here, I see you all the time, and I wish to brush your hair and give you what you give the small ones you watched. In a tiny gasp, you manage to say it. Kuma. Yes, the littlest one. You love to see it and pet it, and I see you, and I will love to do that with you. I saw how you found it outside your home, and with treats and touches you coaxed it where you wanted. It lives inside with you now. It is yours, and I wish that my treats will make you mine. What about Kuma, though? Have you ever danced with the devil in pale moonlight? Have you seen the man with a bad tattoo? Do you know where to find some sailors? Go get it. I will lead you back here if you wish soon. You will attempt to see I again if you want, but time is confusing to me. Did you take care of yourself tomorrow? I promise I will love you if you return. The mirror image starts to blur and the creature disappears. Your arm tires as if having held a massive weight drops. When you look at the ground to find the mirror, it doesn't seem to be there. Is that over the building the sun? It might be the purples and yellows and warmth of the sun rising, or the colors as lights around the neighborhood come back up. You shuffle around in your pockets, but you're out of money. As you make your way out of the alley, you see lights starting to pepper the neighborhood, like a swarm of fireflies moving erratically. You wander away from the machine. The purple light behind you fades. The wind starts to calm, making your skirt feel heavy, brushing across your calves. I just want to say, that whole mirror thing really made me think of, like, Twin Peaks. Something very David Lynchian, you know? Just peering into the mysterious otherworld that's esoteric and strange and terrifying and beautiful at the same time. Beep, I don't know if Beep is familiar with the work of David Lynch. I should hope so. They should watch the works of David Lynch, because David Lynch is very good. If they are, if that's an inspiration, that's great. If not, that's the vibe I get. It's still too dark to see where you're going. It takes a while for your eyes to adjust. Your mouth is very dry, even though you know you've had more than enough to drink today. Hana saw to that. As you look around, you see a slight afterimage, an oval in your vision. It fades as you make your way into the street. Suddenly, you notice you're standing in front of your building. When you look up, the streetlights finally start to burst to life. You can't believe your phone isn't dead yet. Emergency notification. We apologize for the power outage that occurred in the vicinity of Solon Street. A breaker or box fuse overloaded. We restore power to most of the street and working to the extent of the damage. As you read this message, your phone shuts off. Finally out of juice. After what feels like minutes of scrambling with the items in your backpack, you find your keys. You walk up to your building. You don't start running until the heavy security door closes, and you make it up all 3 flights of stairs, touching only every other step. Once you're inside your apartment and the door behind you is locked, you throw your backpack down on the floor. You lean against the door, breathing heavily, hands folded on your chest. Kuma comes out of the bedroom and sits in the hallway. Holy shit! What did that bartender pour me? You sink to the floor. You don't even drink much anymore. You don't even think you drank that much tonight. It's not that you'd ever have a problem with drinking. It's a problem with saying no to people. The amount of chocolate cake you've eaten in your life, when you hate chocolate cake, there are only so many times you complain that, yes, I just don't like something everyone else seems to love, got too high, and something broke in you. You don't socialize much now, and when you do, you find yourself coming home sober and early. Staying out day doesn't appeal. I assume this is supposed to say staying out all day. When home is so comforting and kind, no awkward conversations, no need to pretend to be someone else, to fake smile and nod. To others, you've always been quiet and compliant, and here is the only place you really feel you can be yourself. You already feel better just being in the house away from whatever you saw tonight. It took real money. It couldn't have been a hallucination then. You've never experienced anything supernatural before, and you certainly have never seen a ghost in your life. Not that this was a ghost, but it can't be explained away by any technology you know. It's just the dark, just the wind, just the drink, just the exhaustion. You realize you've been staring at the wall blankly, and your mouth is so dry that your teeth stick to your cheeks. Kuma starts to cry out at you. His meow seems more aggressive than usual, but you understand why. It snaps you out of your frozen state, and you start to feel like you're inside your body again. After a few minutes, you feel good enough to stand up unsteadily and make sure again that the door is locked. Would that matter, though? Couldn't it just go wherever it wanted anyway? Couldn't it see you, or have seen you, or will see you, and is seeing you? It's been a long night, you're not even sure what time it is. You get yourself a glass of cold water from the fridge. Feed the cat! Feed the cat, you existentially terrified person! Kuma jumps up on the counter and stares at you. Dude, you know you're not supposed to be up there. He yowls at you, looking at you in the eyes with his tail flicking back and forth at the tip. Okay, I'm going. You drink the water quickly, you place your phone in the charger, turn on some soft music, and open his Whisker Delight. Sorry, buddy, I know it was a little late. You look at the time, it's more than a little at this point. You wonder if he was worried about you. He circles around your shaky legs. You pet Kuma, running your fingers through his fur as he walks over to his food. It calms you. Good boy. Finale. But what if you had never gone? You feel like you make a mistake, not just going home? maybe it wouldn't be too different, but you wish you could know. If only this was a multiverse where we could go back and pick different options, like it is some sort of branching path. And maybe, just maybe, it is one of these experiences where someone is aware of the fact that it is a multiverse with branching paths and they comment on it metatextually. Who knows? Did the MC meet the beast who sleeps or win a Lovecraft horror? I don't know what that was. Something in the dark looked back at you. It beckons for you in some way. Or maybe it hasn't yet, but it will. And you'll have to go home again some night. If you want to see other items, you could. Maybe something be more to your taste. Because the machine isn't empty. Maybe it should be. Even when it is, there's one last thing. The mirror waiting for you. You know, you can go back there again anytime you want to see what's there. Even to stay. The unknowns feel like being dragged through whirlpools, but you feel glad to be back in your own home. You definitely will be spending the next few days stationary. Binge watching something streaming on television, ordering a salad, maybe pad thai and green curry from the place down the street. Either way, it's time to practice telling Hana that you're not interested in one more drink. The end. A meeting. Storycode music and art, beepsalt, beepsalt.com. Additional art by Danny and Max. Original vending machine objects by Fayato. For links and resources used, visit their website. Does this game have time loops? Thank you for playing my game. I appreciate you checking it out. This game took 3 weeks' time to create. Used RenP, NPC Beats, Blender, and Clip Studio Pro. Most of these never used before. If you like this, please go to my website, beepsalt.com, for more. Go to beepsalt.com, everybody. Beepsalt.com for all your beep salting needs. You got your beeps and you got your salts. Does this game in time loops? Is the expert telling us a fourth dimensional entity has gotten narrative view telepathy? I don't know. I bet that's the plot of other visual novels that may or may not be by one guy who does some game. It's a Zero Escape joke. It's probably a Zero Escape thing. So we got ending number 3, a meeting. And we got vending machine item A1. So there's 3 more endings. Well, let's go again. Actually, I don't know what these. Let's try skip unseen text. No? I don't know how you fast forward through this visual novel. Vending machine, vending machine. Yes. Well, this time we're going to try going right. Take the scenic route. You know you're going the wrong way to start, but you push forward. There's not much in this direction but construction. You hear a little music off in the distance, straight in front of you. You think twice about going towards it or going back to call home. Let's see what this is. Does that include 428 GB scramble, which is currently 80% off on Steam? You have to find out! This isn't a familiar street, but you press on intentionally, going the wrong way. You're not sure why you're doing this. Maybe to fight against God. Press Control. You're legitimately told not to do this, but you're doing it anyway. Oh! Control! Okay. Well, I'm on a different path anyway. And here you are going forward when you have a chance to walk back and go home. You really, really should go back. You feel it deep within you that you should return. Going forward into this alley is not the way. Let's be defiant. Let's run. Oh, what the fuck was that? That was a glitchy. That was a glitchy spook. Looking back on this, it's been a mistake. Looking forward, you feel a shiver up your spine, even in the warm air. The wind is wild, the newspapers on the ground flutter, and napkins spiraling in small tornadoes. A little melody plays in your head, an idea of how to paint this scene in grayscale. Ooh, kind of like we're seeing right now. Your phone beeps once more at you, knowing it's low battery and pulling up a weather warning for wind. You curse under your breath. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a reflection, like if light flickered off on a glass surface. But when you turn your head, nothing is there. Something is calling. Against all your better judgment, you go into the alley. So all roads lead back here. And I got an achievement for disobeying. The alley here is shaped like a triangle. Let's check out the vending machine again. First row drinks. Drinks, food, toys, and spooky mirror. Okay. Let's get food this time. Popcorn or cookies? We'll go for popcorn. Rather than the machine, you hear the popcorn popping. You haven't ever seen a machine that just makes the popcorn fresh like this. When it ejects from the drawer, you smell fresh salt and butter. However, as you start to eat it, it tastes burnt. It's edible, but it's not good. You weren't hungry anyway. Let's buy the cookies this time. This statue of the cookies has a picture of the galaxy all over it. The cookies are a variety of colors and shaped like celestial beings. The orange sun, purple Saturn, the yellow shooting star. They smell like strawberries but taste like chocolate. The last cookie is an amalgam, like an angel, but flattened. It seems to glow in the bottom of the bag. Not bad. You shuffle around in your pockets, but you are out of money. As you make your way out of the alley, you see lights starting to pepper the neighborhood. Okay, I've seen this. You feel like you've seen some things, but there were more lit buttons. What was there at the bottom of the machine? Were there things you could take with you? You want to see every single thing, even though it scares you. The unknowns feel it being dragged through whirlpool. Oh, dang. Hang on. I skipped through that. This is Mega Man's? No, it's not. You went to the vending machine, but you didn't meet anyone. So Control seems to be skipping through all this shit. Is there a button that, like... Hang on. Controls, let's see. Skips dialogue while held down. Toggles dialogue skipping. Toggles dialogue skipping. Toggles assistive self-voicing. What the hell is assistive self-voicing? What is that? Okay. We're gonna go... You skip through that. Yeah, the Control skips through it all. But we assume... Because you said it to skip unread text. Oh! Okay. You don't want it. Okay, you don't want this clicked. Okay. You're gonna go left again. This time we'll go left. Again. In front of the ramen shop. The place is full of people, even this late at night. People sit at the counters, slurping the tonkatsu broth from their bowls, laughing. You aren't hungry, though. You just want to make it back home. You can go back right to get to Solon Street or continue on straight towards the shopping district. The shopping district is dark, quiet. They've all bought their pencils and books and jeans and records and have gone home. Music stores is open sign flickering, but the rest of the store is almost pitch black. I want to see if that is text-to-speech that reads out the narration. Shift... No, V. Let's see. Right behind you, you can head around the shop and push forward into the alley. It's not self-voicing. Where are you going?
Go forward.
Oh, what?
Go back.
Oh.
Go forward. Go back.
Okay. It just reads out the options to you. Okay. I want to go to the ramen shop. It's behind us. Inside the ramen shop, faces blur. The laughing sounds like the warble of a deep-voiced bird. You are dizzy suddenly for just a second and close your eyes. When you open them, the shop is empty. The lights are off. To the right, Solon Street. You might want to go straight forward to the shopping district again, but it's not to home. Shopping. Too late. A tunnel feeling. Forward to the alley, only way. All roads lead to this alley, I guess.
Self-voicing disabled.
Yes. Why don't we just leave? What if we don't buy anything this run? Make your way out of the alley cautiously. The street lights ahead turn on one by one. Your phone isn't dead? Next time I bring that backup power bank. After a minute of jostling items in your backpack, you find your keys. You walk up the steps of the building. Once you're inside your apartment, the door behind you is locked. You drop your backpack to the floor. Kuma comes out of the bedroom and walks between your legs, meowing. Sorry, buddy. I know I was a little late. It's nice to be home. Days like this when you meet friends and socialize are harder and harder as time goes on. You prefer these quiet times alone, well, with Kuma. It's been like this your whole life. You're not sad, even though that's what your friends think when you say you'd rather stay at home. And they worry they're bothering you, and you have to reassure them. It's not that you don't like other people. You just want to draw and listen to music. Move around your space however you want. Introvert mood! Introvert mood! To be honest, going out today felt like a reassertion to you of your love of the couch, of tea and honey in bed, of having a cat lap warmer. You yawn, feeling tiredness overtake you. Kuma meows once more. He paces around you in the circle, and your attention snaps back to the moment. Okay, I'm going. You plug your phone to the charger, turn on some soft music, and open Kuma's Whiskered Delight. You make sure to pick his favorite flavor, just to apologize for having been late. While you're eating, you make some tea and turn on the electric blanket. You pet him, running your fingers through his fur as he walks over to his food. Meow. Good boy. Good. The end. Leave! You left without going up to the vending machine. Well, fuck me. We've got almost every ending now. Alright. Let's go right. Into the park. You walk up to the park, even though you know you should be headed home. The benches are all empty, and the night sky has swirls of shade. It's been dark for longer than you expected, and the lights are dimmer than usual. You can go back to the left to head home. You can go towards the coffee shop. Coffee shop! The coffee shop, like the other retail establishments nearby, is darker than you could expect. A small light over the espresso machine makes it look like something is moving in there, but it's not. The place is empty. You can go back towards the park or forward to the alley. You know you should go home. The alley. Against your better judgment, you go into the alley. Woo! Alright. Vending machine. Oh, we've already gotten everything on the second row. Okay. Let's get the hot clam soup. The can of soup opens with a pull tab lid. The brand says soup with an E, which you think was the company that went out of business in 1960. You take a very small sip and it smells like rubber and rust. The temperature feels nice in your hands, just a little warmer than body heat, and you're sure that this will kill you outright if you eat any more. You're holding the rest of your money in your hands enough. Let's buy the rubber ball. The rubber ball bounces very high and is a pinkish brown color. It is very dense. As you hold it in your hand, you feel it shiver. You look down at it, you see there's hair follicles growing out from different parts of it. When you hold it up to the light against your arm, you see the freckle pattern is twins with you. Shovel around. Yeah. Add the money. Fireflies. Yeah. It's still too dark to see where you're going. It takes a while for your eyes to adjust. Your mouth is very dry, even though you know you've had more than enough to drink today. Hana saw that. And that was the other ending. Okay. I just clicked the soup randomly. Bruh, I'm 100% this shit will kill me. Oh, that's some beep humor. You know how there's always one sand in clam chowder? I think this is why. Oh my god. I hate lemon! I swear to god, this was bottled in hell. Kind of burnt popcorn, but it's okay, TBH. It's hard to time popcorn. I feel like I've burnt it more than eaten. If I'm at the movies, I want this and a cherry Coke. Strawberry scented chocolate cookies? This was good at least. I feel like it's very likely I'm going to be sick later. Honestly, I'd eat them again, lol. This kind of fucked me up for real. Gross ball. Honestly, it reminds me of if someone hole punched my arm. Sorry, that's gross. And the mirror. Plastic weird creature mirror. I tried to count the eyes, but there were so many. Non-binary ass purple shit. I swear to God. Oh, that's very beep. Oh, that's very... That's cute. Okay. We go again. You walk back to the first cross street and try again, following the correct path home now. Music store? Go forward to the alley. And there's a Lovecraft creature. Run. Blah, 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 blah. Walk closer. Printed box. You have no idea how this came out of the slot of this size. The box has words in every language you've seen and some that look new to you. You shake the box from inside. There's a small trio of notes. It sounds like your old message alert sound. You get a small sense of nostalgia from the tune. You shake it a little more. It feels light, even though it's large. The letters in the dim light shift around, forming words. You try to read them, but you get a headache immediately. The box will not open, no matter how you try to tear the paper. And now I guess we get this thing. Oh, we emptied the machine. Achievement unlocked. You push the button harder than you expected. What falls with a thunk is made of fire. Your hands can hold it, though it feels like burning your hand on the stove. You pull it up to your face, hopeful. A reflection as it blinds you. Oh, hello again. The sets of eyes return behind you again. Ah, yes. Welcome back. I didn't think you could come unstuck like me. I don't understand what you mean. I was not sure why. I know you are out there, clicking, looking for... Oh, fuck! Oh, it's meta! Oh, no. The thing's not looking at me, the character in the game. It's looking at me, Frezno Inferno, clicking an old visual novel. Oh, great. Oh, great. Just perfect. Fucking perfect. It's meta horror. The mirror is looking at me, and now it's mirroring me. Fuck! Okay. So now I'm addressing you directly, are we? Okay. Well, we can do it. We can do this. We'll play it your way then. I can see it. In all my eyes, it is here now, and you have come to stay. But to you, it wasn't now. That is okay. I just wanted to see you again. I don't want to stay. Of course. I will be here anytime you can. Came, come. The colors and shapes from within the fire fade. Exhausted machine. There's nothing left. And we've seen this ending. The machine is empty, except for the mirror. There's not much more for you there, but there's not much more for you here. You know you can go back there again anytime you want to see what's there, even to stay. You shake it off. Maybe it's better this way, even if your master's God or fate or Anaki. You wouldn't want to just be a pet. The unknowns feel like being dragged through whirlpools, but you feel glad to be back in your own home. You'd definitely be spending the next few days. Good. Classic weird creature mirror. Try to count the eyes, but there's so many. Yeah. 2 big boxes that I couldn't open. I legit don't know what was inside. To be fair, probably would have been shit anyway. Interesting that I can't click the mirror again. Well, let's go back to the alley. The alley is forward. So let's see what happens when we stay. Oh my god. In ancient Greek religion, for the common noun force is a personification of inevitability, compulsion, and necessity. I see. The machine is empty except for rows 4. One small button stays lit. I guess this is the last ending. You push the button harder than you expected. What falls from the sun is made of fire. Here we are again. We're gonna choose the shit and... Ah yes, welcome back. I didn't think you could come unstuck like me. I wanted to join you. Oh, of course, little one. Did you bring it? You pull the warm creature from your backpack. The what? It were even cuter up close. It Its name is Kuma and it's a boy. What? You brought the cat? What? Okay, buddy. I do not mean to upset you. It's okay. Kuma purrs in your arms and you pet him. You feel an arm or arms or wings or soft cloth or some kind of heavy wind wander across the top of your hair, and then you are carried weightless somewhere. Oh boy. What have we done? It's your fault for scrolling through social media on the train. Could have had a little more juice if you hadn't. 46.92. Oh God. Beep bloop bloop bloop. Glitchy glitchy. This world is nice at first. You don't have to go anywhere or talk to anyone. You can draw as much as you want and Kuma is always with you. The creature can touch you, you come to realize. It mimics what you do. You pet Kuma, so it pets you. You want to tell it no, but it turns out you like it. There are snacks, toys, and a time beyond time. Occasionally the air is too thick. When it's hard to breathe, you rest as much as you can. When is it day or night? You're waiting calmly sometimes. Other times you scream at the top of your lungs knowing it means nothing. It's left you alone a lot of the times and you're not sure how long it's been. When it does leave, it's so quiet. It feels like years have passed between meetings. You've exhausted all your art supplies and you're out of lotion. The creature who you come to call Maru, at least to yourself, doesn't always understand what you need. The food it brings you is rotten, putrid when it's not from a can. Maru brings you toys and trinkets for Kuma too. More cans of Whiskers Delight than you can keep stored in your little space. It brings you books, but they crumble in your hands. All the pots of inks are dry. There's no way to charge your phone and no signal anyway. Kuma gets very old. He's what you call scrungly. You spend a lot of time with him, brushing him and making sure he's always fed. Maru is watching you, think some of the time. It's hard to tell. At times the wind picks up, swirling the objects in the room around. When it does, you can breathe clearly for once, but it's still boring. Sometimes you want freedom. It's not a lot to do. It feels like 50 years have passed, so without seasons or holidays, you feel aimless, like a Sunday afternoon. Outside of time, no window to look out of. Not lonely, mostly peaceful. When is it day or night? What year is it? Asking Maru just leads to more confusion. All time is time to it. Kuma grows thin, but he's well fed and purrs. You make marks and surfaces to track the days, but they all blur together. Pencils are the only writing implements that work here long term since they don't dry out. You run out of floor before you run out of lead. One morning you wake up and oh, the kitty. Oh, this is a bad ending. He comes to your lap and sits. You pet his back as he that's a sad end. Some tears come to your eyes, but you're not really sad. You seem to feel happy for him more than anything. You practice saying no over and over and over until you lose your voice. When it comes back, you do it again. This helps waste what feels like a few weeks. The next day, maybe, Maru visits you. When is it day or night? It brings a soft blanket that smells like freesia, and a new kind of soda with a label in a language you've never seen, and the mark that says copyright 2132. It's the freshest tasting flavor you've ever had, like citronella. Maru wraps around you and relax. Your hair has grown long over time. It braids it in complex, almost impossible patterns. It will be okay. You have been safe, right here, with me. In the mirror of its face, you see yourself, hollow, destroyed, wrinkled. You cough. How fragile you were, what choices you made. Another time frame of humming songs to yourself. Remember the Time by Michael Jackson, and playing with the baby toys Maru brought. It doesn't seem to understand they're not complex enough to be fun. You miss him. If you had a sharp little minute, you would have ripped your body apart, but you also don't have enough strength to wield even the pencil anymore. Maru returns one last time, and you're able to do a solid deep inhale. It's almost over, I think. It still really will be confusing to me how you age and grow. Not much breath left, but you know Maru's right. I am tired. It grabs you up in its embrace, like you are weightless. You let yourself go limp. You are bolstered by the wind, and you're rushed up to meet it. Maru opens its mouth, the ones it uses to speak the most often, and leans down toward you. It puts its lips on you. It feels like the last of your energy is waning. I believe this is good. As you fade, you whisper, thank you. Yes, it is. The end. Pet. That you're playing enough to will get this bonus ending. I appreciate you spending time with them. Ooh, the title's changed to this thing. Oh wow. I think that's Pet. I think that's Pet. That's we got all the endings. Kind of want to hang on. I kind of want to see what the ending I skipped was. I forget what I. Make sure you're back. What the? Hang on. Oh wait, hang on. There's left, right, left. So I want to go the wrong way deliberately. Go to the music. Then go forward to the alley. Oh God, the mirror. Where are you going? Where are you going? What the fuck? I didn't expect this. The cat is talking to me. Hi, human. I remember when I first saw you. The trash outside your building was my favorite dumpster to go to. There's someone who lives there who buys a ton of veggies and fruit and then never eats them. They throw away bruised bananas and slightly wilted lettuce. There's a lot. I remember you on the phone once complaining about how many emails the landlord was sending because of those people. Don't think you realized it's why I was there. The slightly overripe mealy apples, they attract the mice and rats in the area, which then attracted me. I saw you looking out the back window down at me and the other few strays that hung around there. It's a popular place. It was easy to know when you'd be there. You came around the same time the sun was in the sky. Though I typically stayed low during the day, the smell of the food was enticing. The photo of the cat on the container even looked like me. I knew I had to be waiting on time for you. This other guy, an older Tom who had lived here before I even came into the area, would get there first if I didn't. Look, I've always been soft. Deserved the feel of your warm laptop and the scent of your cooking curry. It was worth the few vet visits. I'd do it again. Thank you for taking care of me. See you next time. Oh, Jesus. Ending question mark. Meow. I'll always love you for taking care of me. Oh my God. Oh, is this like an Undertale thing where you completely fuck the game? Let's see what happens when we start again. Just curious. See what happens when we go back into the alley. Yep. Meow, meow, meow. Mew, 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 mew. I don't know if I broke the game more or not. But I think we have officially exhausted Pet. So yeah, that was a very interesting read, I think. You know, you had the other world, and you had this wild supernatural macrocosm and microcosm going on, where you had the pet, and you lived in the microcosmic world of humanity, but in this macrocosmic world of the strange, the unnatural, the thing in the mirror that was timeless and whatnot, you were also considered a pet. And when the two merge, once we crossed over, it was all different. And the cat was able to thank us. So yeah, that was a Pet. And you can get Pet for yourself on Steam if you would like to experience it. It is for cheap, and then you are the pet. It is almost as cheap as it would be to buy 428 Shibuya Scramble for 80% off. So while you are doing that, you should buy Pet by beepsalt. And just look up Pet on Steam, or if you're watching on YouTube, look down below. I'll be sure to link the thing. And now we're not playing we're not, Mike. I told you that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Anyway, a bit of a shorter one this time, but it was a bit of a shorter game. But I liked it. It had the right amount of spooky. It had just the right amount of choice. Just branched off, just the right size of branch. You know, not grandiose branching, but enough branching to make it feel great. And I really loved Beep's voice. Beep's authorial voice in the item descriptions. That's definitely very Beep humor, but Beep did some very good writing with this. Very evocative and atmospheric. I quite enjoyed that. So, if you are watching a highlight, thank you very much for watching Monday Night Frezno. I have been Frezno, it has been Monday night somewhere, and if you're watching the highlight, you can go and do your